What was Ruben Amorim's genius plan that led Man United to a win against Liverpool at Anfield? Man United's dressing room has directly acknowledged the United strand, but how likely is it that we're going to win 5 games in a row? That is also something we're going to look at today. We're also going to assess how the Premier League table is looking after 8 games. Have United been bad as we may have thought this season? The evidence suggests not, which is quite promising. And finally, there is a concern about Amad and Bryan Mbeumo that we need to talk about. It's shaky. Anyway, welcome to TurkTalksFC. This is your daily Manchester United roundup where I discuss all the big talking points from the last 24 hours in around 10 minutes. Not really a newsy episode today, it's more so me refreshing your memory on the Liverpool win. You know, it's not a bad thing, is it? And also bringing something up that we need to talk about because it's on the horizon and it's terrifying. But first, Ruben Amorim's genius plan. So Man United beat Liverpool 2-1 at Anfield on Sunday. A first win at Anfield since 2016. First back-to-back Premier League wins under Ruben Amorim. First time since August 2024. A first Premier League away win since March at Leicester City. It was a big win. It was a big performance. And Ruben Amorim got it spot on. Now, before the game, the starting 11 came out, and let's be honest, most people were like, what is he doing? What is this team? Benjamin Sesko, he scored in his last 2 games. Against Sunderland, we were going long to Benjamin Sesko. That was the tweaked game plan, and it worked. We're going long at Liverpool today. Why on earth is he on the bench? Ruben Amorim was cooking, and we didn't know it until the game took place, and we have to give him massive credit. So Senne Lomans went long 45 times versus Liverpool. He only went short once. So whenever he got the ball, the instruction, get it up the pitch. Only 8 of those long balls were successful, which on paper, I did see a lot of people, mainly rival fans, after the game saying, well, awful kicking, like, what are you doing? But that wasn't the plan. The plan was Amorim wanted Lomans' long balls to be picked up by Virgil van Dijk, by Ibrahima Konate, and he said this after full time, so did Senne Lomans. Like, they knew that Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate were dominant in the air from collecting goalkeeper kicks. United's focus wasn't to win those first balls, it was to use the energy of Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Amad, Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo to sweep up the second balls and take advantage of either Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate and the fullbacks being slightly out of position to win the second balls and pounce. And we saw that in action literally 60 seconds into the game. The ball came up, Virgil van Dijk elbowed his own player, was complaining about it, completely fine. And United pick it up. Bruno Fernandes pick up the ball, lays it off to Amad. Amad runs forward. Bryan Mbeumo, fantastic run down the middle. Virgil van Dijk, he was scrambling, he was out of position. What United wanted. Amad plays him in. Bryan Mbeumo, a great finish over Mamad. That's really, that's such a weird name. And it was 1-0. You know, 1 minute in the game, 1-0. Amorim's plan was working to perfection right there and then, and Arne Slot was scrambling, and you could tell he was scrambling. Before the game, God forbid a team changes their tactics against Liverpool. This is a big red flag for me. Now, a lot of Liverpool fans aren't happy with him right now, and rightly so, right? You know, they've lost 4 games in a row. And before the game, Arne Slot was complaining, saying, oh, we've seen Sesko start the last 3, 4, 5, 6 times, but he's not starting today. Loads of teams do this against us. That is the comment of a man who has been preparing his team to face the height of Benjamin Sesko all week. Completely undermining Ruben Amorim, completely underestimating Manchester United. It's pure complacency, and he was caught out on Sunday. Ruben Amorim did a number on Arne Slot, this amazing manager who everyone's been glazing for the last year. Big red flags about Arne Slot for me. I think Liverpool fans should be concerned. 2 wins in a row now, Sunderland, Liverpool. After the game, it was quite funny. Diogo Dalot became the first Man United player to acknowledge the United stand. We hope we can give him that haircut. Obviously, we need to win 5 games in a row for that to happen. The games to do it. Brighton at home on Saturday, Nottingham Forest away the week after, and then Spurs away the week after that. We've won 2 games in a row. Confidence is high right now. But it's a very, very big ask because Brighton at home has been an absolutely diabolical fixture down the year. I mean, Brighton in general. So United have lost their last 3 home games against Brighton. We lost 2-1 last season. We lost 3-1. Sorry, we lost 3-1 last season, 3-1 the season before, and 2-1 the season before that in Erik ten Hag's first game in charge. And even then at Brighton, a 2-1 defeat, a 1-0 defeat, a 4-0 defeat. That 2-0 United win there, breaking it up. But Brighton have been our supreme bogey. Well, it's hard to call a team a bogey team because United have been losing to everyone over the last year, let's be honest. But Brighton in particular, it's been painful. Brighton at home, that is the real test. If Manchester United turn around and win that one as well, we're on the rise. Because listen, home form has been fueling our season so far. 3 wins in a row at home, I think. Burnley, Chelsea, Sunderland. Win a 4th against Brighton. We could be on something. Nottingham Forest away. This won't be the Nottingham Forest that was a mess when Nuno Espirito Santo was scrapping with Mr. Marinakis. This won't be the Forest that Ange Postecoglou had no idea what to do with it. Welcome Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche has arrived at Nottingham Forest today, and let's be honest, I'm sick of United playing new manager bounces, even though we didn't get one ourselves with Ruben Amorim. This is going to be a defensively structured, well set up team at a tough ground to go to that United are going to have to beat. They might not be the most attacking, potent going forward, attacking wise. But United are going to have to work for this win. That's not going to be an easy game. And finally, I don't even need to introduce Spurs. I mean, we haven't beaten Spurs in our last 7 meetings. Last season alone, we lost 4 times against Tottenham, including that night in Bilbao, which we're not going to speak about ever again. But again, another bogey team. Spurs, we can't beat Spurs at the moment. If we go into that game with 4 wins in a row, Spurs away. I mean, Spurs have been shocking at home. I think I saw something yesterday because they lost to Aston Villa, right? I think Spurs have lost. They've won 3 of their last 15 home games. I want to say it might even be more. It might even be 25. Surely not. But anyway, Tottenham not good at home. Man United not good away. But we've just beaten Liverpool away. If we can beat Nottingham Forest away as well and beat Brighton at home, we can go into that game with a bit of confidence. You never know. But there's a long way to go. Frank, the United stand, don't get your clippers out just yet. It's far too early. Are Manchester United actually bad? Because Man United are 9th now, which isn't good after 8 games. But, look at that. 3 points off second place, 6 points off top. If you told me at the end of last season that at the stage of this season, 8 games in, Man United would be 3 points off second, you'd be like, all right, Ruben Amorim's doing something right. And you look at the fixtures Man United have had, just there alone, right? We've played Arsenal, we've played Man City, we've played Liverpool, we've played Chelsea, we've played Sunderland, we're about to play Brighton. United have had some tough fixtures, and that's fact. If you might remember this, when the fixtures first came out in the summer, Manchester United had the hardest start of the season across the first 5 games than any other team in the league. So technically, there should be some more favourable fixtures on the horizon, and Man United being 3 points off second at this point, it's good. I definitely think the Grimsby game has sort of overshadowed how United's actual level this season. Because let's be honest, that was a horrendous defeat, one of the worst in the club's history, 100%. The worst result since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, 100%. But since then, I mean, it shouldn't have needed to be, but it looks like the Grimsby game was the thing that shoved a rocket up the backsides of these players and the manager. Because since then, what's that? 4 wins in 6 games? United are in good form. When was the last time we could say that? United are in decent form here. If we beat Brighton, that's 3 wins in a row. Then it's Nottingham Forest, on paper, a winnable game. We're building something. But again, it only takes one bad performance and defeat against Brighton to pop the balloon again. And finally, I want to talk about this for a little bit because it's a worry. We finally have our right side sorted. For years and years, we wanted to fix that right side. It looks like we've got it. Amad as the right wing back. Bryan Mbeumo as the right forward. They're already forming a lethal partnership. We've also got Nusem Mazraoui, who, let's be honest, in United's strongest team, if he's fit, he probably starts. Maybe on the right side, maybe on the left, but I didn't include him in the thumbnail or this headline because he hasn't really played that much this season. He's only played 3 times because of injuries. It's mainly Amad and Mbeumo. In December, Africa Cup of Nations begins. It's December 21st to January 18th. And in that period, Manchester United have 6 Premier League games. Aston Villa away, Newcastle at home, Wolves at home, Leeds United away at Elland Road, Burnley away, and the Manchester derby, Manchester City at home. If Amad or Mbeumo or Mazraoui go far in AFCON, we're going to be missing them, and it's going to be a huge, huge blow. They are sort of, Amad and Mbeumo especially, the foundations of this current Man United team. Ivory Coast won the last AFCON. There's a good chance that they do go far. It's terrifying. It really is terrifying. And how do we replace them? I've sort of come up with 2 potential lineups to replace them here. And essentially, you're playing Diogo Dalot at right wing back, Patrick Dorgu left wing back. That's fine. The midfield defence is the same. It's more so the attack, right? And you can play either Mason Mount and Matheus Cunha behind Benjamin Sesko, which right now, that's absolutely fine. You could do Joshua Zirkzee, finally give him a chance, a run of games, with Mason Mount and Matheus Cunha. Or you could do Joshua Zirkzee, Cunha or Mount and Sesko. Or, I haven't got him there, but Kobbie Mainoo. Another big chance for Kobbie Mainoo. In January, his future is going to be a big talking point. If he can start playing regularly in mid-December through to mid-January, that will probably put off that talk for a long while. I still don't think United will let him leave in January regardless, but you could play Kobbie Mainoo next to Casemiro, push Bruno Fernandes forward, play Fernandes and Zirkzee, or Fernandes and Mount, Fernandes Cunha with Sesko up top. There's options, but it's not good. It's not good because, as we saw at Anfield, Amad and Mbeumo, they have those moments of quality that win us games. It's a scary proposition. Villa, Newcastle, Man City, Leeds away. Leeds, they're not exactly projected to finish in the top half this season, are they? But it's Leeds away. It's a big, big game. Doesn't happen too often because Leeds spend a lot of time in the Championship. We want to win those games, and it's a concern. But right now, let's enjoy them. Let's hope that Man United can continue to build on this form. And yeah, man, please like the video if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and get involved in the comments. I want to hear from you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.